So it's the 11th of January today. Day off today. Finished work late last night. Got a reasonable rest in. Probably woke up, went to bed maybe about midnight, and or maybe even 1 a.m. Woke up about 8:30 this morning. And this wasn't sort of my normal preparation for my run. I think normally I like to go earlier, sort of between 10 and 12 for a run on my days off. But today I sort of 1 to 2 o'clock. I went out, did a few things, went to the shops this morning, went to the movies. And the big thing for me, probably, I wasn't fasted for this run. I normally like to do my exercise fasted, or at least my cardio fasted. So that's why I like to get it done before midday. Midday is usually when I break my fast and start eating. So I didn't do that today. It was about 1:30 when I'm stretching. I think maybe about 2 o'clock by the time I actually go out and hit the pavement. It's still hot outside. It's still about 35 degrees, 36 degrees Celsius, 90 something degrees Fahrenheit. Still very humid. Rainy season at the moment, so it's still incredibly humid. But look, it was good. I enjoy that time in the heat. And when you're working, shift work especially, and your shifts are rotating and you're constantly in and out and you're constantly tired, I notice that I don't spend a lot of time out in the sun unless I'm running. So to make sure that I'm doing this on my day off and giving myself a good hit of vitamin D and just being outside and just getting some fresh air and not staying around and sitting in this synthetic light and all that. So it was good. I had a quick warm-up. I did probably about 15 minutes of stretching, and sort of at the end, it's not really like reverse Nordics that I was doing, but it's sort of a version of that where you just focus on the stretch. At the end, you're not really using it as an exercise of sorts. I was more using it as a stretch to loosen the tendons in my knees and my ankles before I run, and so I can open that up. But yeah, look, it was a beautiful day outside. It was really nice running conditions. It was a little bit windy around Oceanside, but apart from that, it was quite nice. I did 5k exactly today, and I did in about 23 minutes and 20 seconds, which is a fairly average. It's not anything fantastic, but it's a decent time for me. If I'm going slow, I'm going around 25 minutes per 5k. If I'm going quick, I'm probably going about 21 and a half. So this is about in the middle. Felt pretty good. Felt good for the first 1 to 2k's. I was like, oh yeah, look, maybe I could eat before runs. I felt really good. And then as I sort of got into my run, I died at about 3rd k in. Yeah, so I died about the 3rd k in, and just felt a little bit bloated, a little bit tired. But I managed to push through it. My first 2k's I did reasonably quick. Sort of take about 5 minutes on my first k to warm into it. My second k was about 4 minutes 10. My third k was about 4 minutes 15, and then it sort of dragged out a little bit from there over my last two. But I got it done. The heat was starting to get to me, which is good. I like feeling that the stress of being in hot conditions and performing cardio. I think it just has multiple benefits for my body and my heat endurance and my tolerance to that and all that. But it's a quick video today. I find to get quality in my runs, I have to film less. If I think too much about filming, I'm not going to get a quality run in. So there'll be times where I'll be happy to film more of my run. But on occasions like today, it's just going to be a bit raw, and it's just going to be me holding a GoPro in my hand and just documenting this for myself to show that I've been out today and I've done that run, and I got after it and I put in some miles, which I'm pleased about. I felt really good after this, and I'm glad I did it. But look, that's probably all from me, guys. Had a lovely swim afterwards. Very nice to cool off at the waterfront. So yeah, I'll be back in the next one tomorrow. Cheers.